Let's talk about plans. Everybody has plans, right? Maybe your 30th birthday, your 40th birthday, your 50th birthday, or maybe even that deck you intend to build someday. No, they're not the plans I'm talking about. I'm talking about proper plans. The plans of architects and engineers. Try this. Let me read this for you. The tension between systems of hegemonic order and the debris of human and machine activities encourage segmentation and restricts accessibility through the site, hence influencing the body's performance and movements. You think, what a load of rubbish. You'd be right, because it's an architectural conceptual development for a waste plan. If they get them right, you get this. But if you get them wrong, you get this. So we get rid of these, don't we? I personally think that getting things wrong is way more interesting than getting things right. And at the end of it, hey, if people didn't get things wrong, I wouldn't have a job. So for all you technical buffheads out here, here's something. Did you know there is an Australian standard for plans? 101, technical drawing. 301, architectural drawing. And last but not least, engineers, 501, engineering drawing. The great thing about these plans is that a lot of builders, a lot of architects, and a lot of engineers don't seem to know about them. Of course, there's some things you should be aware of on plans. For example, the title block. The title block contains a wealth of information. It will tell you, for example, who drew it, when it was drawn, what type of drawing it is. For example, whether it's a before construction drawing, or whether it's for approval, or whether it's for tender. It will tell you how many revisions there's been, a wealth of information, if you know how to look for it and how to interpret them. In life, I found that some people are lucky and some people are just plain unlucky. You might get a drawing like this, for example. No name, no title block, no number, no date, no idea. Forget it. When it comes to revisions on drawings, each revision is supposed to be marked by a balloon on the drawing, like this. Voila! Of course, one balloon is clear, but what about, for example, if you've got 5 consecutive revisions and 5 balloons? I mean, like this. Of course, like all things, there is good news and there is bad news. The good news is that only one balloon is usually shown on a revised drawing. Thus, the bad news is that if you've got 5 sets of drawings and you've only got the last drawing, you're only going to see one revision. If you've got CAD, C-A-D, computer aided drawing, then you can go through and see all the revisions. But when was the last time you saw an insurer or another firm of loss adjusters have CAD in their offices? Your chances of getting to the bottom of the problem are about like this. Let's give you a couple of examples. This is a hydraulic drawing. This is what is called cross-hatching or hatching. That's quite usual to find that on a drawing. But perhaps what's not very usual to find on a drawing is when the cross-hatching goes straight through the numbers that somebody's supposed to interpret. So what happens when somebody can't read the numbers on a drawing? Well, theoretically they're supposed to ring somebody up who's drawn it and ask them what it is. But if you're a plumber and you're up to God knows what in your armpits, do you think when you're on a site you're going to pick up the phone and say, "Mate, what's this bit on the drawing mean?" Mostly it's interpreted. Drawings should have a cover sheet. And on the cover sheet, you'll find certain information. For example, you'll find construction notes. Now, a lot of those construction notes will tell the builder what he's supposed to do. The notes will also say, for example, only build from drawings which have for construction written on them. Do you think I've seen people building from tender drawings? From drawings for approval? You betcha. Of course, I can't tell you everything there is to know about plans, but if you've got your own stories or you've got queries, then feel free to give us a call here at FT Adjusting. We'll see if we can help you. Because in the meantime, I've got to go. I've got my own plans.